Hello students, here is the second part of synthesis of sentences. The previous video dealt with joining two simple sentences into one simple sentence. Now let's learn to join two simple sentences into one compound sentence. Simple sentences may be combined to form compound sentences by using coordinating conjunctions. Remember, such conjunctions join together two independent clauses. I have taught you in the previous classes what are the independent clauses. So, there are four kinds of coordinating conjunctions. The first one is cumulative conjunctions. Both and, not only but also, as well as, not less than, and, etc. Let's see some example. He is sincere, he is hardworking. As I told you just now, these two are simple sentences and are of equal rank. So, we can combine them by using different conjunctions without changing their meanings and without changing their tenses. He is sincere and hardworking. He is both sincere and hardworking. He is sincere as well as hardworking. He is not only sincere but also hardworking. Students, at the same time, we have to be careful that we are not allowed to use and, but, so. You know, these are coordinating conjunctions, and the easiest one and the important ones. So, these three are gone. So, if these three are gone, which normally we use, so what? If we can't use these three, there are many other conjunctions which we can use. See, the cumulative conjunction, if we can't use and, we have so many others which we can use to combine. If we can't use and, instead of and we can use as well as, or both and. Let's see the next one. Adversative conjunctions. But, yet, still, however, nevertheless, etc. Let's see some examples. He fell down, he persevered. He fell down, nevertheless he persevered. Or he fell down, yet he persevered. He will not oppose my plan. He cannot approve of it. He will not oppose my plan. He cannot, however, approve of it. He is poor. He is happy. He is poor, yet he is happy. Or we can write, he is poor, still he is happy. So, if we can't use but, we have so many other conjunctions which we can use. In place of but, we can use nevertheless, yet, or still. So, when these conjunctions are used, let's see. These conjunctions are used to express oppositions or contrast between two statements. Like he is poor, he is happy. There is a contrast. He will not oppose my plan, he will not approve my plan. So, these are the two contrasts. So, these are the conjunctions which we can use to combine the two sentences in the correct manner. The third one is alternative conjunction. or otherwise, else, either or, neither nor. When it is a question of choice between two statements, we can join two simple sentences by using these conjunctions. For example, Neera must study hard, she will fail. Neera must study hard or she will fail. Neera must study hard, otherwise she will fail. See the next one. We can take a bus, we can take the metro. There is a choice. We can take either a bus or the metro. Or we can take a bus or we can take the metro. See the next one. Elative conjunctions. We join sentences in which one statement is inferred from the other. Under it, therefore, for, so. See some examples. He missed the bus. His father dropped him to school. He missed the bus, so his father dropped him to school. Since we are not allowed to use so, instead of so, we can use therefore. He missed the bus, therefore his father dropped him to school. He was found guilty. He was hanged. He was found guilty, therefore he was hanged. So students, I hope it is clear to you. You take your Total English book and solve more and more sentences under question number 5C section. Thank you.